Hi, I am Jesus Alejandro Valles Mendoza. Then I'm going to make a presentation that will evaluate my English unit. The first question is, what are your hobbies? Well, my favorite hobbies have always been reading books or comics and playing video games. I also like to watch series and movies in my spare time, but the one I like the most after entering university is sleeping. I love sleeping. The second question, well, the second point, describe a traditional meal in your country. There is a lot of variety of food in my country, and I believe that the word to describe it is delicious. Since there is such a variety of colors and flavors, that is impossible that you don't like Mexican food. 3 point, recommend a book, magazine, or comic you like. Well, I will recommend any Stephen King book. I have two books. I have Misery and Mist. I have two books. I love that books. And if you don't like horror, read horror. I can recommend you any kind of Spider-Man comic since their stories are very varied and funny, really funny. Fourth question is, what's some good advice for students studying English in Vancouver? Well, my biggest advice is to take the opportunity to learn everything you can, since not everyone is presented with the opportunity to go to another country to learn a language as necessary as English. And I love that language. I love English. 5 point. Is it easy to make friends in Canada? Why or why not? Well, I have read a lot of news, and different English teachers have told me that people in Canada are very versatile. So I think that it's easy to make friends in Canada. The 6 point. Mm, as a student, I would like to live in apartment since it is not sure if I will get a job, finish my studies in the same place where I am living and instead, if I am already stable in a country, living and I have a stable job, I would like a house, a own house designed by me. The 7 point. This apartment is perfect for a couple looking for a nice place since it is furnished, has a very beautiful decoration, has a minimalist design with very neutral colors that make it look spacious and clean. And the strong point is that it has views of the city that are envied by another apartments. 8 point. That is my house. This is my house. I was born and raised in this house, and what I have lived in my life, I have lived there, and I have seen how it has evolved for a simple room to what can be seen in the photo. And what I like the most is that I have my own room, which is spacious. Since in a few years ago, uh, five people lived, my two siblings, my mother, my father, and I. But my brothers are already married and live in their own houses with their partners. But well, my sister has two childs. Well, but what I like the most it is the location since it's located on September 16, and there are different places close by, such as a Walmart and downtown. I love go to Paseo Durango, and another thing that I like a lot is there is only one bus route, so there is no worry about taking a truck that is not. The last point, the 9 point, I think it is better in a homestay. since I will not have to pay rent and I will not worry about food. You live with other people. You have people to talk. Apart from the fact that I think it is much more comfortable to live in a house than in an apartment, since sometimes they have very little space compared to houses. So for this reason, I prefer homestay. And that is all. Thank you for hearing me.